My name is Jonathan Azanon. I am a transfer student from Citrus College. I am currently studying molecular biology at Cal State Fullerton, and I'm going to talk to you guys today about the MHRT program, which is the Minority Health and Health Disparities Research Training Program. The best way I could describe the MHRT program is essentially a study abroad research training program. Um, you essentially get to work in a research lab, and it could be either across the country, anywhere across the country, or anywhere across the world. And in my case, I got selected to work in a research lab in Argentina, in the University of San Martin. And I was working trying to find a new diagnostic way to detect this bacterial infection called brucellosis that you get from undercooked meat. And it was a totally cool research training program. I highly encourage everyone to apply. I basically got to travel around for free and do research, which is totally awesome. It's hard to find basically any research training program that'll do that. Room and board was included. My flight was covered, and I actually got a stipend of $3,000 for me to spend out there. It was an amazing experience, and I encourage all of you guys to apply. So one of the main reasons why I joined the MHRT program is because I'm studying currently right now molecular biology, and one of my goals is to go on to medical school and become a doctor. And I know a lot of medical schools value research experience, and I thought this was a great program because it combines public health with wet lab experience. For example, I mentioned before I was studying brucellosis, and so basically we went around and we got blood samples from people across Argentina. Once analyzing, we found that 2% of the population of Argentina currently has brucellosis. So that's kind of where we're combining the public health experience with the wet lab experience. And I think that's a really unique experience and a really unique, research experience that a lot of pre-med students aren't really exposed to. And that's one of the reasons why I found this program, it really spoke to me. Yeah, this program really inspired me. Before joining this program, what I wanted to do was basically just go on to medical school and become a doctor. But when I was doing research, my PI was actually a medical doctor, and he was actually conducting research. So he was not only the director of the lab, but also conducting research. And by my understanding, I thought you needed to have an MD PhD to do that, but he actually didn't. He was just a medical doctor, and he used his undergraduate experience. He studied biology as well in Argentina, and he used that to perform all these wet lab experiences, and then go on to test this diagnostic tools on his patients and see how they're performing over time. And I thought that was a really unique experience, and it also me inspired. It really inspired me to go through that route. And now I'm actually thinking about once I become a medical doctor, can use my use the skills that I learned in my undergraduate degree, and apply that to the real world. Yeah, that's basically the MHRT program, and I encourage everyone to apply, whether you've never done research before or you have done research before. This program really is open to anyone who's willing to, uh, who has an open mind and is willing to conduct research in another country. Keep in mind you are spending 3 months in another country or far away from home, so they really value what kind of personal experiences that you may have had that could prepare you for uh, you know being far away from home. And the program is funded by NIH, which is the National Institute of Health. There's several chapters across the country. In Southern California, we have the chapter in Cal State Fullerton and in UC Irvine. You don't have to be a part of these schools to uh, to apply. We actually had a student from UC Santa Barbara who got accepted to the Cal State Fullerton MHRT program. And yeah, everyone should apply. It's an amazing experience, and you'll never regret it. Thank you.